Hi there, my name is Susie, or Georgia Peaches, but you can call me Susie. I'm working on a project today. I'm using a new product for me. It's fabric Mod Podge. The folks at Plaid sent this to me so I could do a little project and give it a test run and see what I thought about it. So what I came up with is to do a bulletin board or memo board. And I'm going to start off with a cork board that I got at the craft store. This is made for putting push pins into. It's about a ½ inch thick, and it's got these adhesive strips on the back already, making it easy when you're done with the project to put it up on the wall. So what I did to start with was I covered the tile with fabric, and this is going to be my background because fabric Mod Podge is for adhering fabric to fabric. Then I went to my scrap box, and I work with a lot of vintage fabrics. That's my thing. So I cut out all kinds of flower motifs from the different vintage fabrics that I have. I thought I would just randomly apply them to the board and do like a fabric collage. So the instructions say to paint the back of the fabric with the Mod Podge and apply it to the other fabric and let it dry for 2 hours, and then you come back and you cover the whole thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just paint. I'm going to use a foam brush since I got to cover a lot. Now right off the bat I can say that this fabric Mod Podge is thicker. I think it's a little bit thicker than regular Mod Podge. So I want to make sure that I cover it. And this is the first time I've used this product. I didn't even do a test run. So I'm covering it really good. And then I'm going to just apply that on top of this. And that did pretty good. No bubbles or anything. I have a brayer that I use when I do regular Mod Podge, but I don't think I'm going to need it for this because it's fabric to fabric. And it's sticking pretty good. So I'm just going to keep doing this and applying my flowers and then let it dry for 2 hours. And so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'm just finishing up my project, putting my last flower on, and this has been going really easy. I think I've been doing this for maybe 10 minutes. It's great because you can peel if you don't get the placement just perfect, you can peel it up and reset it, work with it for a few minutes. So I'm going to stick that on. That's my last one. See, and I just kind of like pat it down. All right. Okay. So I think I'm done. So I stuck all my flowers on there. So now this has to dry for 2 hours, and then I'm going to come back with the Mod Podge and cover the whole thing. And that should seal it. And then it'll be done. Okay. So see you back here in 2 hours. Okay, so my piece sat for 2 hours and is dry now. It's a nice day here on the coast of Virginia, so I actually set this board outside in the sun to dry. And now I am covering the entire surface, background, and the applique flowers with the fabric Mod Podge. So spread it with a thin layer and then leave that to dry. So it's still nice outside. Make sure I got everything. I think I got everything covered. Yep. You can see that, how Mod Podge is white and then it'll dry clear. I don't know if this is going to be shiny or matte, but we'll find out. So I've got everything covered. We'll let this dry and then we'll see what it turns out. Okay, so after I covered the whole board with Mod Podge, I let it dry overnight, and now it's all done. It's not sticky or tacky anymore. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. All the edges are secure. The fabric's not fraying or anything. And so I think it turned out pretty good. My goal was to cover the cork board, the pinup board, make it decorative and pretty. So I think it turned out pretty good.